Welcome back to Pro Wrestling Sim. Yeah, you saw last time or in the last videos I'm still struggling a bit with this, but I have a plan and I want to show you. I have a song and I want to sing it. So I booked Smackdown. We are going to Great Balls of Fire. This is my birthday Smackdown, June the 10th, and I am gonna start the show. Let's see how it works. I was struggling and maybe it shows in the show, but no, we start with a 5-star match. But yeah, as we saw, every match gets 5 stars, and this was a match with a disqualification ending. But the long history of pro wrestling has shown that a DQ finish can sometimes be the right thing to do, can sometimes be fitting. Mankind and Shawn Michaels is a 5-star match despite a DQ ending. Disqualification is sometimes necessary to advance whatever you want to do, and so far the match was 5 stars and also gets an 84% rating. But yeah, we see it's the Dave Meltzer inflation. Since he lost his mind, everything is a 5-star match these days. But no doubt, I think that both of these guys are capable of really having a legitimate 5-star match. Edge and Balor. Edge had a boost, Balor had a boost. Why do they say it twice that Balor had a boost? Because of their gimmick. DQ finish hurt the match. Referee work was good. But I hope 5-star is the maximum here, no? I hope Meltzer didn't influence this too much. Referee work, blah blah blah, was good. Edge lost popularity everywhere. But yeah, he's the guy. He needs to put other people over. And you see Balor mightily got more over. +2. This is 2% or whatever. 2 of something everywhere. While Edge lost 0.5. 84%. Great match. Balor advances to the second round of the #1 Contenders Tournament. Then we have an angle right after the match. You need to book it separately. Now, I still know it from Extreme Warfare that you can book that in one state, that you can book the afterbirth in the same slot. But here I think you can't do that. So, but imagine these people are still in the ring. Rhea and Damien enter the ring. Edge is still there, and they kick the holy mighty shit out of Finn Balor. So, a few were offended by the level of violence. Yeah, this was quite violent. No concerto, that move is too ridiculous, but still they didn't treat him like a Fabergé egg. They fucking kicked his ass here. So the badass gimmick of Damian Priest worked well with the story beat, and the same for Rhea Ripley. The star power of Rhea added, and the good looks of Rhea. Yeah, Rhea is a potential female Dwayne Johnson. Everybody knows that. Final score 88%. We had an angle involving Carmelo and his friend Trick. I'm still wondering, what is Trick? What kind of first name is Trick? Can you do some tricks? Then you should go to AEW and play with the kids. So Carmelo and Trick got a video showing what they can do, who they are. They look great. The girls may like them. And they are about to be featured on the main roster. They didn't come as jobbers. They come, I'm not sure, probably as a tag team, because our tag team division needs some meat to the bones here. So then we got Shinsuke Nakamura against Roddy. Roddy won the match, 4.5-star match, 85%. The crowd was into it. Nakamura had a boost, but he wasn't happy with the booking because he had to lay down for a newcomer. But Roderick Strong, he can't talk on the microphone. He badly needs a manager. He couldn't say Suey if the Hawk said him, but he's a good and polished in-ring worker. He got over here, +2 in all the regions, while Nakamura lost quite a lot everywhere. But yeah, not everybody can win all the time. We had an angle mit unseren Freunden Gunther und Ludwig Kaiser. Sie wurden interviewt von Kayla und haben alle an Popularität gewonnen, aber but the final score was only 58%. But these people are getting over. We are introducing the people to them. Alba Fire beat Carmella in a 3-star match. Even they get 3 stars. No disrespect. Good looks of Mella added to the match. Referee work was great. Announcing was great. Carmella had a boost. Alba got over. Carmella lost overness. The audience seemed to enjoy it. 75%. Nothing wrong with that. There was an angle involving Austin Theory and Ricochet. Both got more popular. Theory cut a promo again, the cocky gimmick. He keeps on reminding everybody that he will be the first ever, or the next, however you want to call it, unified United States. You can call it US Intercontinental Champion. The Intercontinental Championship will stay. The United States title will leave. He complains about that because he thinks he put the US title more over with his work. But we are in the WWE and the Intercontinental title has more tradition, so the Intercontinental Championship belt will stay. Theory complains about that, but still talks about himself being the greatest thing since sliced bread. So final score 80%. Then we finally get the match between the Viking Raiders and Imperium. Also 4.5 star match. Yeah, you see the match quality ratings. This is too much. We can take away 1.5 stars each time, I guess, and it would be more realistic and still good. I don't believe that every match here is the main event of Starrcade. So the intimidating presence of Gunther and the Vikings added to the match. Ludwig Kaiser was a bit of the odd man out here, but Imperium won in 9 minutes. The German and Austrian fellas got more over. The Vikings lost overness, and we'll see where they will go in the future. Die deutschsprachigen Herren hier, für sie führt der Weg auf jeden Fall nach oben. An angle involving Omos, showing his training, his work, his physical presence. And that was a good video. WWE can do great videos, 89%. Got more over. We still need to see what we can do with this guy. Then Dante Chen got beat by Dolph Ziggler in a 5-minute match. The audience showed mild interest in parts. Dante Chen, he's one of those, he really came as a jobber, and there's nothing wrong with that because a wrestling show needs jobbers. It was still a 3-star match. Nice and solid heel win via cheating. Ziggler always cheats just because he can. 66%. Robert Roode was at ringside. He ran into this. And now the Dirty Dogs, they keep on talking, trash talking Lesnar and his family and his legacy. And yeah, some fans may agree that Lesnar doesn't show up all the time and he gets everything handed on silver platter, while people like the Dirty Dogs, they are here every week and they get disrespected. A small few were offended by what was said. They used some harsh words here, but the Edge seemed to improve the crowd reactions, and we will probably see Brock on camera soon. 86%. The announcers reminded them that Brock was here every week at the beginning of 2022. Anyway, we get a women's match. Ronda beats Queen Selena in a 3.5 star match, 81%. The audience was into it. I don't mention the good referee and announce work. This was the great announce work. This happens every time. So Ronda got over, even Selena got over. Selena looked good. 5-minute extended squash, if you will. Then Bianca comes out. They had a verbal sparring. Bianca says, what you can do, I can do better, 76%, and Bianca stays in the ring and wrestles Doudrop. This is only a 2-star match, but for television this is fine. Bianca proved her strength by KODing the much bigger opponent. Bianca was made to look like a threat. If we select this, then I guess it takes a little bit away from the match quality. So the audience still seemed to enjoy this. Bianca proves how much of a physical specimen she is. Doudrop did her job well. Then Heyman maybe shows some holiday pictures of the Bloodline hanging out by the pool somewhere. He has to go to work, and he trash talks everybody and puts every one of his clients over. Has his usual shtick with Kayla. Good short segment, 92%, because we know Heyman is the best talker in professional wrestling. Another Kayla interview with Cody Rhodes. He talks about him having to wrestle the winner of our main event. He will beat both of them. He puts both of them over. 66%. Yeah, Cody can talk. He has good vocabulary, but he is no Heyman. Maybe the people don't want to see 2 interviews in a row. And then Damian Priest in our main event. This was the long match of the night. 14 minutes, 81%. 3-star match, 81%. This only gets 3 stars, but the crowd was on their feet, and that's important. We are in the WWE, not only match quality matters. Priest got heavily moreover. McIntyre lost some popularity, but Rhea and Edge, they gave him an out. They interfered, and that's why Drew McIntyre has been eliminated from the #1 contenders tournament. That means in the next round we will see Damian Priest against Cody Rhodes and Finn Balor against AJ Styles. We still have a few shows left before the Great Balls of Fire. So here is the summary. We gained popularity everywhere, 0.1. We got an 81% show rating. This was a good show. I was struggling a bit with the booking, but yeah, the more shows I do, the more fluent it gets, the clearer my direction gets. Let's move on to Monday and see what else is going on in the world of pro wrestling here. Jordan Devlin is hurt with a foot injury. He is expected to be out until sometime in July. Yeah, I considered calling him up to the main roster. That sucks. AEW holds AEW Dark Elevation. Sean Dean, the captain, and 10 defeated our friend Luther and Serpentico. Sean Dean got the win. What is toggle compact view? What does it mean? Okay, we can. I want to see the pictures. There was an angle involving Jeff Hardy and Maxwell Jacob Friedman, an angle involving Jericho and Cassidy. I don't buy these storylines. You can do better, Tony. Thunder Rosa and Abaddon, of all people, team against the blonde team of Julia Hart and Penelope Pitstop. Thunder Rosa got the win, 44% rating. Yeah, you see a difference in the ratings, because a lot of these people are not over. Is Julia Hart a heel now? Top Flight fought the Blackpool Combat Club, Moxley and Danielson. Moxley got the win, 63%. This show overall, I don't get to see the overall rating. Why do they show me the individual ratings but not the overall ratings? Then we got AEW Rampage. There was an angle involving Joe and Archer, 48%. I think these people should be more over. Also, Danielson and Cole, they should be more over too. Yeah, but maybe we know this rating is for the general average public, not for the diehard wrestling fan, I guess. 58% Danielson and Cole, we don't know what's happening here. An angle involving Hardy, Jeff Hardy and MJF. Sunny Kiss and Yuka Sakazaki defeated... No, they lost against Ty Conti and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, 50%. And in the main event, the Varsity Blondes lost to the Lucha Brothers. Penta got the win, 57%. I wouldn't want to watch these shows, doesn't sound too exciting. Ring of Honor had ROH Wrestling TV. There was an angle involving Jay Lethal and Cheeseburger. So we see the cooperation between ROH and AEW being in effect. Wheeler Yuta and Dalton Castle against Josh Woods and Brian Cage. Brian Cage got the win, 55%. I am interested in ROH, so I may pay attention to what they do. An angle involving Trent and Josh Woods. Jonathan Gresham and Samoa Joe defeated Rocky Romero and Trent Beretta. FTR defeated Matt Sydal and Lee Moriarty. And in the main event, Jonathan Gresham defeated Cheeseburger for the ROH World Heavyweight Championship. Dan Severn, our good friend Dan Severn, retires from the wrestling world, and we should show him a tribute package in the next show somehow. You know, he has been my profile picture on this YouTube channel for quite a while. I love the beast, and I hope he has a nice retirement. So this is it for now. I will, or maybe let's simulate another day. And next time we will go on with Monday Night Raw and main event. A lot of simulation going on. Then we see GCW Zombie Walk. I don't care about this Outlaw Macho bullshit, or PWG. This is Outlaw Macho bullshit at its worst. I just want to see what kind of prominent people appear. Malachi Black, Daniel Garcia, Takeshita. Nope, not my cup of coffee. It's like coffee and you pissed in it. Oh, Marco Stunt, he's here. And Moxley appears at this show. Fucking hell. Jordan Oliver. They sign all the people that look like they're 12 years old. Matt Cardona wins the main event. NWA, they know what they're doing. They are professionals. They got Ricky Morton beating Chris Adonis. Then this This is a 4-way match. Tyrus beats Tim Storm, Colby Corino, and Anthony Mayweather. Odinson and Paro defeat J.R. Kratos and Aaron Stevens. An angle with Homicide and Tyrus. You see the ratings are really low, but these shows are much better than most of the other independent stuff that you get to see. In my opinion, the flavor of the show is better. Nick Aldis beats Judice and Sion. The Pope beats Fred Ross, but they should stop booking so many multi-way dance matches, 3-way dances. You see that I don't book them for good reason. The Pope beats Rosser and Clearwater. Sky Blue loses against Taryn Terrell. Doug Williams and Davey Boy Smith Jr. beat Slice Boogie and Homicide. This is a solid show. And let's move to Monday. I will not comment on most things that happen in Japan. Robert Gibson retires from the wrestling world. Yeah, Ricky still goes on. He still wants to work with his son. Robert Gibson, one of the greatest tag team wrestlers of all time. I also hope he has a nice retirement. And I will see you next time with Monday Night Raw.